video, well, stream situation. So starters, after this will be update on earthquakes, which may or may not include more earthquakes in, well, just west of here, because there's been some weird shit going on with that today. Updates on Landon and Batsaray as they come in. Updates on the severe weather in Texas as it comes in. And, yeah. But starters, updates on Landon going forward into this week. There's already winter storm watches in effect. Okay, I'm happy there's a fence there. But there's just so much, so back with Landon. Looking at up to 2 feet of snow this week. So yeah, that's the whole situation with that. 2 feet of snow in this part of the country. This parts of the Midwest seeing up to 3, which is pushing into 1978 blizzard territory. And some people are comparing this to 2011. So, and all I gotta say is, if this turns out to be like 2011, tornado season's around the corner. So, but yeah, I'll do as much updates as I can with this system. Okay. Yep. But yeah. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be interesting. There's a random blue handprint there, but okay. Also, updates on the earthquakes. I didn't feel any shaking in this area from that 4.6 to 5.2, whatever the heck it was. But dogs were barking. There was thunder-like noises in the area. As you can see, there's like barely any clouds. There's like a few cirrus clouds, and that's it. So, might have been tied with the quake, might have been tied to the whole train situation in the area. But not entirely sure on that. Also, yeah, Batsaray, still looking at a Madagascar landfall next weekend. So, there's that. But yeah. And there's a marginal threat for severe weather in parts of Texas today. Everything's on the table: tornadoes, wind, hail, even flooding. But yeah, this is just going to be a situation on hand, and there's probably going to be more severe weather later on in the week in parts of the south due to Landon. But this is one of those situations where it could be worse. But then again, 2 to 3 plus feet in spots. It's about as worse as it comes in this region. So it's like, yeah. Also, to address a couple things that happened with the last streams, apparently I caught the eye of some folks fellow Seattle natives. Yeah, as some of you may know, I'm originally from Seattle. Moved away from there to get away from the volcanism and psychos and get closer to tornado season and stuff like that. But apparently, me talk about the good stuff in this town, caught the eyes of other Seattle natives want to travel this way. So, that's something. Economy will be boosted briefly, I guess, before enough of them show up and flip the state blue, which I hope that does not happen. But also, before you guys think about moving this way, as I mentioned before, the storm that's coming in this week with the 2 feet of snow is being compared to some storms that came in 2011. Keep in mind, also in 2011, Joplin, which is just 30 miles to the west, was leveled in an EF5 tornado. So we're looking at and with how things are going, we're looking at 2011 like tornado season. So there's a very good chance you'll end up in Oz if you move out this way. Keep that in mind before going anywhere, before moving out this way. Would you rather deal with the occasional earthquakes, a little bit of rain, maybe volcanic eruption? because there's been a sizable uptick in earthquakes in Rainier, but nothing to cause it to go into the yellow. But would you rather deal with that, or would you rather deal with dang near daily tornado outbreaks? For me, I prefer the tornado outbreaks, but yeah, gotta think about that, guys, before coming out this way. Gotta keep an eye out on that stuff. Although crime here has been down compared to what it was, mostly because a couple people get arrested and then crime plummets. So yeah, that's pretty much how it is. And we'd like to keep it that way, so keep that in mind. But yeah, speaking of earthquakes in this area, you know that California is becoming uninhabitable when even the earthquakes are leaving the state and heading east. But yeah, there's really not much else going on though. And they're wondering if it floods here a lot. Yeah, it does. Just put more of rain per year. Okay, cops are coming in this way, which is interesting, but yeah. But yeah, this part of Kansas receives at least a foot more of rain per year on average than it does in Seattle. So, yeah, it's gonna flood. And it's Kansas. There's not really much in the way of slopes. So yeah, everything's a floodplain. But yeah, there's really not much else going on though. But approaching home, so gonna have to sign off so I don't accidentally dox myself. So yeah, stay safe. See you in the next video.